Hello, good afternoon, everyone. Like in the FiTEN, the one of the major event is like product launch and the pitch competition. Like we have received almost 60 plus applications for this competition, and we have shortlisted 30 applications for the screening. Like the parallel session happened today morning. Out of the 30, we have shortlisted 3 products for launch and 3 for the pitching contest. Okay, I'm going to call the product finalists right now. Ram to the stage to present his product, Law Your.
Hello, everyone. Good afternoon. I'm here to talk about our product, Law Your. Law Your helps you connect to an attorney through your mobile app. Okay, so it'll help connect public clients to attorneys. Okay, so it's like Uber. What we do is we onboard attorneys who are flexible with their time, and we connect them with clients who need immediate, instant legal help. So the way it works is you download the app, and you may be in a situation, in a distress situation, or you may be in a risky situation, and you need immediate legal protection. So you open the app, and you look for the nearest attorney, and it instantly connects to the available attorney. And through video, you can now interact with the attorney, and then you can get legal protection. So it's like Uber, but for legal service. We have a $9 per month plan, which is what we have the users can sign up for. For lawyers, we have negotiated price. We have commitment from them. We validate that they are authorized to practice in certain states, and we onboard the lawyers after validation. So you're assured of protection from expert legal help. So this is also going to give you 24/7 access to nationwide lawyers. For the lawyers, it also gives them flexible time, additional income. I know they may be out in the city, and they may decide to go online or offline. If they go online, then they're visible to searches. Okay, so this, the reason why we created this product is because of the current political situation. So my partner is a lawyer. So both of us decided to build this product. So if you are in a situation where you have, say, ICE comes and visits you, you have immigration issues, you have an accident, and you need immediate legal protection, you don't have to worry. All you have to do is open the app, search for the nearest lawyer, bring up the lawyer on video, and then tell the other party, here, you can talk to my attorney. Okay, it'll instantly de-escalate any risky situations. So right now, we are in Michigan and Illinois. The reason we are in those 2 states is because we've done our research, and statistically, those 2 states are underserved for legal services. Okay, the stats on legal services in the country is it's a $400 billion market. Every year, legal services across the nation, $400 billion are getting transacted. But the common people like us, we have our home insurance, health insurance, auto insurance, we have vision, dental, everything is in our wallet, but none of us have instant legal protection. If you need legal help, you have to schedule an appointment, and then you meet the lawyer after a week or 2, right? So this solves that problem. So just like Uber, you're able to get immediate legal help. So now what we're doing is we launched this in January 2025, and we launched in those 2 states. We are backed by the American Immigration Lawyers Association. So we have worked with them to get the use cases, and we're now collecting the data on how we can get this to the market. So we're working on our revenue and monetization model, and we'll be coming up with that plan by end of this year. So that's Lawyer. Download the app when we launch it in North Carolina and have instant legal protection. Thank you.
Thank you, Ram. Next, I will call Raj Theban Ebenezer on stage to present his product, Linky. Thank you.
வணக்கம் எல்லாருக்கும் வானம் பார்த்த பூமியிலிருந்து வறுமையை விரட்டி எடுக்க வந்த வாலிபனின் கதை இது. ஸோ என் பேர் ராஜதீபன், தமிழ்நாடு ராமநாதபுரம் மாவட்டத்திலேருந்து வந்திருக்கேன். ஸோ இங்கே வந்து ஐ ஓன் 2 companies for 365 services on Linky AI. So today I'm going to present Linky. So what is Linky, right? So I want to be a competitor for LinkedIn. So that's my vision. So I started the Linky. So Linky is an AI-powered hiring app. So how we different from LinkedIn, Indeed, Dice, right? So we present with a video. I think if I ask you to shoot a video, you won't shoot the video. நம்ம என்ன பவுடர் போடல நல்லா இல்லைன்னு சொல்லிட்டு வீடியோ எடுக்க மாட்டோம். ஸோ we help you to make a video for you. All we need is your access to LinkedIn, or you just post your picture and give a text, and we make 1 minute beautiful selling video for you, and that video goes to all your recruiters. So it's not only for recruitment, you can also use for fun, but we make it professional, and we gather data of the AI videos. So the problem, right? So what is the problem I'm trying to solve? I will say my personal experience. So I was running a daycare. So during the COVID, the daycare constantly hiring because it's a low-paid job. One application for Indeed, I paid $24 every day. So if I want to hire one person, minimum I used to spend $500 to $600. Because I called the person, 5 people I shortlisted, I invite everybody, come to the office, then I say some college kids come to the office. But I cannot give my infant kids to them to take care of it, right? So I come up with the idea, how do we overcome? So I'm an IT guy, so how we can achieve to make more screening process? இப்போ பிக்சர் வந்து ஒரு 100 கதை சொல்லணும்னு சொன்னாங்கன்னா வீடியோ அதுக்கு மேலே வரலாம்னு சொல்லிட்டு, ஸோ ஐ வாண்ட் டு பி ட்ரை சம்திங் இன் த நெக்ஸ்ட் லெவல். ஸோ தெர் இஸ் நோ வீடியோ ஸ்க்ரீனிங் பிளாட்ஃபார்ம். There are screening videos available for the technical side, but there is no videos for screening. So I want to create a quick 1 minute video, just your recruiters can scroll down and pick a right candidate. So how it works, all you need to just give your pictures or access to the LinkedIn, and we make a great video profile for you.
வாங்க பங்காளிகளா, எல்லோருக்கும் வணக்கம். எங்களோட இந்த லிங்கி உங்களுக்கு பிடிச்சி இருந்தா எங்களுக்கு உறுதுணையாக இருங்கள். உங்களின் நேரத்திற்கு நன்றி. வணக்கம்.
So this is just support in multilingual as well.
Hello, I am John Smith, an experienced UI UX designer with over a decade of expertise. I possess valid US work authorization without needing sponsorship and am currently open to new project opportunities. I prefer remote work arrangements. Please check out my profile here and reach me through my email. Have a great day.
Yeah, so this is just piece of the information. So we make a beautiful template, 1 minute videos, 2 minute videos, or you want to showcase your talent. All you need to is you give your data and we make a beautiful profile selling picture, elevated picture for you. So this is my target market. So we did the market study based on small and mid-sized companies. So this is for the tech industry only. So there are a lot of scope in the non-tech industries. So tech industry, we don't care who is if I want to hire a Java person, he is just I need a talent. But if you see in non-IT field, let's say if you go and hire a daycare, or if you want to hire a nanny, babysitters, receptionist, air hostess, so you need some appearance. You cannot ask those questions in the interview. So I want to make like a quick one minute video. So that's what my mission. So I'm converting all the profile into video profiles. So that's my total addressable market. It's 1.3 billion. So this is what my competitive analysis, right? So the LinkedIn has very limited, it's very expensive, but I'm trying to provide the candidate profile, instant messaging, unlimited job post and stuff. Especially I'm trying to target the non-IT field, which is Indeed. Dice is more like technical, but I'm trying to target in more Indeed or car.com type of thing. So that's my team. Myself, Kevin, Mariam, and Saran. So here along with me, Jahan and Jaha and Sendil is here. And then that's my contact information. Feel free to download, share your feedback. So all I'm asking is I'm looking forward to have an advisor or partner. So you can talk to me. This product I want to launch into the global because it's already supported multilingual. So I want to start a one platform for hiring, just for screening. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Raj. Next, I'll call Wordsworth Ayadurai and team to present Meditour product. Thank you.
Hello. Hello, vanakkam. Good evening, everybody. How's everybody doing? All right. Let's cue up the slide. Just bear with us a little bit here. All right, so we are ready. My name is Arvind Jagannathan, and I, along with my colleagues, are going to be talking about Arogya now. So before we get into this presentation, let me tell you a little bit about me. I have been in this country for about 20 years. There is 3 things we have all in our mind, especially when we are thinking about home. The first thing we all think about is our parents. Now, every Saturday and Sunday when you're calling back home, what is the first thing you talk to your parents about? Their health. How are you, Amma? How are you, Appa? That's the first thing we're talking about. Managing or caregiving remotely is a tough job from the US, and we'll talk about that, how we can make it easier. The second biggest challenge we have is our own personal health. Let me ask you one quick question so that I know that you guys are all awake. How many of you have already scheduled a physical this year? Raise your hand if you have already scheduled your physical. The rest, 90% of you have not done it. And please don't feel bad. According to the latest stats from AFLAC, about 90% of the people delay their physicals, and about 60% of them already skip it. Now, we do not want to do that. We want to make sure our health is our priority. The third thing is, even if you are very conscious of setting up the physicals every time, not all physicals are created equal. So there are certain panels in test which might be completely missed. So you want to make sure that whatever test you're doing it's comprehensive. Now, I already said that remote caregiving is a tough. Let's quickly take a look at it, why it could be tough. Okay. Just move the slide for me. It's not working, please. I got it. Okay. So India being a land of professionals, great hospitals, great teacher, what is a big deal to give remote healthcare? The problem is that we do not have a central place where we keep all the health records. For example, if your dad goes to the hospital, the first thing they're going to ask you about is the vaccination. They're going to ask you if he is allergic to any medicine. All that information, where is it stored? Can somebody take a guess? Yes, it's WhatsApp. That's our source of truth. That's where we keep all our information. But that's not really a right place to keep that. The other challenge is, if you want to find the best healthcare for your parents, what do? You go to Google and look for the best looking website. Who is to say that the best looking website also gives the best healthcare? We are making an assumption that if you have a good site, you would provide good healthcare, but that not be the case. Plus, we have other challenges in India, of course, cancellation at the last minute, and no-shows, and other challenges, because of which our parents were not going to share all that illnesses with you because they don't want to trouble you anymore. Now, if you think that the challenges in the US are easy, you are wrong. Now, next slide, please. One more. Thank you for bearing with me, guys. All right, the challenge in the US is not easy. The process is long and expensive. Cardiovascular disease is the most deadly disease in the world. And if you go to the doctor, they are definitely going to check for your cholesterol level, they're going to check for your BP, but the coronary calcium in your arteries is not usually done. If you want to add that test in your checkup, it's going to cost you hundreds of dollars more. You just cannot add the random test. You need to approval of your doctor, and then you would have to manage multiple labs on your own, and then you need to have a final review with your doctor, which means that it takes a long time to get everything done, which means that you are more prone to moving or prolonging your checkup. All right, so what basically you're wanting with all of this healthcare is you want control, confidence, and clarity. But in the end, what you usually get is confusion, cost, and chaos. And this is where we want to come into picture. Now I'm going to hand it off to my colleague, Zulfi.
நன்றி அரவிந்த். நாங்களாம் மதர்காரங்க. ப்ராப்ளம்லாம் சொல்லிட்டீங்க, சொல்யூஷன் சொல்லுங்கப்பா. ஓகே, நாங்கள் சொல்யூஷன் சொல்ல போகிறோம். ரொம்ப சிம்பிள். உங்களோட ஸ்விட்ச் டு தமிழ். ரொம்ப சிம்பிளுங்க. அது நீங்கள் மூவ் பண்ணிடுங்களா? ஓகே, நெக்ஸ்ட். ஓகே, ஒரு வெப் ஆப்பு நீங்கள் இந்தியாவுக்கு போகிறீங்கன்னா ஆல் யூ ஹேவ் டு டு இஸ் அங்கே போய் நான் மதுரையில் இருக்க போகிறேன், அல்லது தூத்துக்குடியில் இருக்க போகிறேன், அல்லது வேலூரில் இருக்க போகிறேன், அக்டோபர் 16 அங்கே இருக்கேன், எனக்கு ஒரு செக்கப் ரெடி பண்ணிடு, ஃபுல் ஹெல்த் செக்கப் அப்படின்னு நீங்கள் டேட்டை புக் பண்ணுறீங்க. செக்கப் என்ன வேணும்னு டிசைட் பண்ணுறீங்க. 50 டெஸ்ட் இருக்குது, எல்லா டெஸ்ட்டும் நீங்கள் நினைக்கிற டெஸ்ட் எல்லாமே இருக்குது, எல்லா பேக்கேஜுமே இருக்குது. செலக்ட் பண்ணுறீங்க. நாங்கள் ஒரு 120 ஹாஸ்பிட்டலில் ஏற்கனவே பார்ட்னர்ஷிப் போட்டோம். நிறைய ஆன் கிரவுண்ட் ஸ்டாஃப் இருக்காங்க. நீங்கள் டேட்டை போட்டுறீங்க, பேமெண்ட் பண்ணிடுறீங்க. அங்கே லேண்ட் ஆனது உங்களை பிக்கப் பண்ணி டெஸ்ட்டு கூப்பிட்டு போய் அங்கே கோஆர்டினேட் பண்ணி ரிசல்ட்ஸை வாங்கி அங்கே ஒரு கன்சல்டன்ட் டாக்டர்கிட்ட பேசி உங்களுக்கு ரிப்போர்ட் ரிவ்யூ பண்ணி கையில் கொடுத்து அனுப்பிச்சி விட்ருவாங்க உங்களுக்கு. அதே மாதிரி உங்கள் பேரண்ட்ஸ் யாருக்கா தேவையா, சேம் திங். எங்கள் அப்பாவுக்கு வேணும்ப்பா, எங்கள் அப்பா மதுரையில் இருக்கிற, அவர் ஹாஸ்பிட்டலில் போக மாட்டார், நோ ப்ராப்ளம், சேம் திங். அவர் தமிழ் தான் பேசுவார், இங்கிலீஷ் பேச தெரியாதா, நோ ப்ராப்ளம், நாங்கள் ட்ரான்ஸ்லேஷன் பண்ணிடுறோம். ஸோ வி வாண்ட் டு மேக் இட் வெரி 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 சிம்பிள். தட்ஸ் அவர் பிளாட்ஃபார்ம் ஆரோக்கியா நவ். ஐயோ போக மாட்டேங்குது. நெக்ஸ்ட்டுக்கு பின்னாடி போகாதீங்க, முன்னாடி போங்க. ஓகே, ஸோ சிம்பிள். ஐ கேன் ஸ்பீக் ஃப்ரம் கான்ஃபிடென்ட். ஏன்னா இதுக்கு முன்னாடி ஐ வாஸ் அ குரூப் CIO ஃபார் அ 30 ஹாஸ்பிட்டல் லார்ஜ் $2 billion ஹெல்த் சிஸ்டம் இன் இந்தியா. We have fantastic doctors, we have fantastic equipments, so quality will not be a problem for sure. At the same time, cost is extremely cheap. Take this. If you try to do echo, it can range from anywhere 2,000, 3,000, எல்லா ரேஞ்சிலும் இருக்கும். அங்கே you can get a echo for $50 in a best hospital, no problem. Health check. So we are going to charge you India price, not US price. And we'll do concierge service, ella coordination, everything we'll do. You just go, get things done, and be very, very confident about it. Next. Same thing for your parents. No problem. Book for your parents, get test done. Important, you can see the results from here. And most importantly, அங்கே ரிசல்ட்ஸ் வந்துருச்சு, can I get a second opinion in US based doctors? Of course we will help you, no problem. You can get your second opinion also. That's for your parents. So essentially we are running a membership model. You become a member, and once you are a member, you have all the premium services available from RUA now. At this point in time, she has shown me time up. So I'm going to invite Annan, Evergreen Annan, Ganesh Radhakrishnan, Elil Veerasubramaniam sir, and Bala to launch the product right now. Please, sir. Launch.
This is a great idea, indeed a phenomenal idea. I lost a family member, my uncle, my dearest uncle and Namakal, some years ago, because lack of this information was not available readily. Even though all facilities existed, we could not save this man who had an earlier death. He would have had at least another 10, 15 years of life. I really feel this is a fantastic product. I think I'm very happy about it. If this is available to me in Bangalore, I certainly will be using it. My employees would love to have. A lot of times they come back and complain about their parents, whatever happens. When you have money, when you have access, when you know the place, it's very easy to get care in big cities. It's very easy. Indeed, it's much easier in India to get care, to get into larger hospitals, and you can go into the larger hospital, get all the scans in a matter of an hour. When do you ever get that in America? You go to Morristown Medical, we spend the night there. Even with children, who it is. So the care is there, but unfortunately access is difficult. Second thing is the data that's available in something like this is a great idea. I really endorse this. I feel it'll be a phenomenal success, and hopefully you'll succeed in an amazing way.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for launching our product. So it's a great moment for us. இது வந்து ஒரு social impactக்காக தான் இதை ஆரம்பிச்சிருக்கோம். So we see a lot of guys end up in the hospital here in 45. After COVID, it's become a lot. So அதை prevent பண்ணுறதுக்காக a lot of our guys are not taking prevention care. So அதுக்காக தான் இந்த launch பண்ணியிருக்கோம். Please take advantage and register yourself, and we will here for you to do the service. I'm going to give it to Bala.
அனைவருக்கும் வணக்கம். திருவள்ளுவர் மருந்து அதிகாரத்தில் கடைசி திருக்குறளில் 4 முக்கியமானது தேவை அப்படிங்கிறாரு பிணியை போக்குவதற்கு. உற்றவன் தீர்ப்பான் மருந்து உழைச்செல்வான் என்று 4 சொல்கிறாரு. நோய் இருப்பவர்களை தெரியும், அதை தீர்க்கும் மருத்துவர்களை தெரியும், மருந்தையும் தெரியும். ஆனால் அதை சரியாக பக்குவமாக எடுத்துக்கொண்டு செல்ல வேண்டும், எடுத்து கொடுக்க வேண்டும். அதைத்தான் நம்முடைய மெடிடூர் அவர்கள் தரமாக செய்து கொடுக்கிறதுக்கு தயாராக இருக்கிறார்கள். அனைவருக்கும் இது மிகவும் பயனுள்ள ப்ராடக்ட்டு. திஸ் இஸ் அ ட்ரீம் ப்ராடக்ட் அப்படின்னே சொல்லலாம், எஸ்பெஷலி ஃபார் NRIs. ஏன்னா வி ஆல் ஹாவ் ஏஜிங் அண்ட் ஏஜ்டு பேரண்ட்ஸ் லிவிங் பேக் ஹோம், and in order to care for them, we are all doing our own things. And here is one common funnel where we can send our ideas through, send our feelings through, and also our care through. Thank you, Meditour, for such a great product. I wish them all the success.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, team. Okay, next I'm calling Vignesh Sriram to present FiTEN product. Thank you.
Hi, good afternoon. I'm Vignesh, a co-founder at Syntec, where our mission is saving lives through early detection of deep vein thrombosis. Hari was 41. A local shop owner in Coimbatore, he was active, healthy, and just recovering from ankle surgery. By the time he collapsed, it was too late. A blood clot silently formed in his leg, traveled into his lungs, and took his life in minutes. A son lost his hero, a wife her partner, because care did not come soon enough. Navjot Singh Sidhu was 51, a former cricketer and politician. When he faced these same symptoms, he immediately got help. He was rushed to a top hospital in Delhi and made a full recovery. DVT doesn't discriminate. It affects the young and the poor, the rich and the old. If you're in a city, you might be able to get help. But in a small town or rural area, people like Hari never had a chance. Can you get, sorry, it's not working. Next slide. Sorry about that. Syntec offers a better path forward. Unlike standard tools that require trained staff or expensive imaging, our device brings accessible, proactive DVT monitoring straight to the patient, whether they're in a penthouse or a village clinic. In the US, there are 2.3 million at-risk surgeries that can result in DVT, but the real opportunity and need is elsewhere, In India, hundreds of thousands of cases of DVT go undiagnosed due to a lack of access to care. Tamil Nadu alone has an addressable opportunity of $90 million. Nationally, India's potential exceeds 500 million. But this is more than a market opportunity, it is a public health crisis. Our business plan is simple. We plan on selling directly to hospitals, who will then provide it to patients during their greatest time of need. Our device is reusable and eco-friendly, designed for a 3-week loan period when patients are at the highest risk of developing DVT. We have a strong foundation with benchtop validation and rigorous customer discovery through the National Science Foundation's I-Corps program. We also have early national recognition to the National Academy of Inventors and have won various awards and prizes, gaining over $50,000 in non-dilutive funding. Backed by leaders in instrumentation, commercialization, and regulatory strategy, we have the expertise to succeed. It is our team's vision, execution, and drive that bring this mission to life. We're currently raising $500,000 to get us through key milestones before March 2026, including a clinical efficacy study, extending our international IP protection, and getting our FDA submission. If you're a healthcare leader or just someone passionate about providing care, please reach out. I would love to connect. Thank you guys again for the opportunity.
Thank you, Vignesh. Now I would like to call Mr. Seth Tayumanavan to present the product Nalam Therapeutics. Thank you.
Hi everyone. Thanks so much for sticking around for my talk. My name is Seth. I'm the Director of Business Operations for Nalam Therapeutics. Nalam, as I'm sure many of you know, means good health. And so I'm here today to talk about a little bit about our next generation targeted cancer therapy that's tougher on cancer and gentler on patients at the same time. So I'm sure everyone in this room, at least tangentially, knows about chemotherapy. About 40% of people in the world get cancer at some point in their lifetime, and the majority still to this day have to go through chemotherapy. And I think everyone can understand that chemotherapy is a really, really painful thing to go through. And the reason for that is actually because of how the chemotherapy drugs are delivered. These are very toxic drugs that are delivered to the body systemically, which means they attack both your cancer cells and your healthy cells. And this is what leads to a wide range of very severe side effects that can result in patients outright refusing treatment because they're so worried about how their quality of life will be destroyed. As a result, in the 21st century, the oncology world has really turned to targeted therapy as an alternative. This is a class of drugs that is concentrated at the site of cancer cells, thereby resulting in healthy cells being less affected. This results in reduced side effects and makes it a lot easier on patients. The problem right now with targeted therapy is that it's pretty limited in its scope. So even though there are some great targeted therapies out there, the majority of patients who get cancer still have to go through chemotherapy. So what are we doing at Nalam? At Nalam, we're developing the next generation of targeted cancer therapy, which we call the antibody nanogel conjugate, or ANC for short. Our technology is a nanocarrier that is capable of encapsulating nearly any current chemotherapy drug and turning it into a targeted therapy. We do that by attaching an antibody to our nanocarrier. That antibody serves as something like a postal label that delivers these nanogels to cancer cells without affecting healthy cells. And this results in reduced side effects and improved efficacy at the same time. And we can deliver with this technology either a single drug or nearly any combination of drugs. Right now, we can deliver about 85% of approved chemotherapy that's on the market, and that number is only just going to go up as more chemotherapies get approved. So if we compare that, like I said before, current targeted therapy is very limited in its scope. The current gold standard for targeted therapy in oncology is something called the ADC. The ADCs have a market of $8.5 billion, but they can only utilize about 2.5% of all oncology drugs that are out there. Compare that to us, like I said, we can utilize over 85% of all approved oncology drugs, so we can open up the world of targeted therapy into this massive white space that has been inaccessible up until now. So you're probably wondering, how does this technology actually work when you put it in a living thing? Well, in our lab, we tested this technology in mice models. So there at the top is a drug called doxorubicin. Those green dots each represent a cancer cell, so we're showing how the tumor evolves over 2 weeks. Doxorubicin is a very widely used but very painful drug. It can only be dosed about 8 times before patients start experiencing side effects. And on the bottom is that same drug, but in our technology. And as you can see, our technology results in much greater tumor suppression, and it does that at about 1/10 the dose that has to be used for the normal, currently available version of that drug. So our vision for the future is that we want to change the landscape of cancer therapy away from these toxic chemotherapy drugs to a world where every cancer patient, regardless of what type of cancer they have, regardless of what stage they're diagnosed at, can be confident not only that they will be cured, but also that they will be cured in a way that's far gentler on them, where they can expect high quality of life both during and after treatment. Thank you so much.
Hey everybody, now I'd like to welcome Kaja Altaf, who will be leading the Tamil Business Directory launch. We're proud to say that this is a new addition to FiTEN, and so you all will be the first to see it. Thank you, I hope you guys have a good time.
Hello, எல்லாருக்கும் வணக்கம். This is the first time we're introducing a new initiative for the FiTEN Business Directory, and especially for dedicated for the Tamil community. It's a centralized platform, beneficial for local owned business and entrepreneurs to gain a better visibility across the national global. And already several business and entrepreneurs have registered. Others, please take a moment and quick stop to scan the QR code to register your business. Please find the poster near the entrance and don't miss this opportunity then. All right, thank you.